Roman Reigns to betray Jey Uso once again in WWE? Exploring potential reason. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Have a nice day. For WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. As the undisputed WWE champion Roman Reigns ensured the value of the championship skyrocketed. In fact, WWE introduced the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw after the OTC unified the Universal Championship and WWE Championship. Even though the OG Bloodline leader isn't in any championship storyline, Paul Heyman revealed to Cody Rhodes that his former rival would soon pursue the undisputed WWE Championship. Interestingly, it so happens that the undisputed WWE Championship might not be the only one the OTC plans to pursue. During his recent appearance on the No Contest Wrestling podcast, he revealed that if the promotion wanted to elevate the value of the World Heavyweight Championship, it should be put around his waist. If Roman Reigns feels that way and is already on WWE Raw, he might pursue the World Heavyweight Championship, but not immediately. Currently, Jey Uso seems to be on the path to challenging the Ring General at WrestleMania 41. If main event Jey dethrones Gunther to become the new champion and then the OTC challenges Uso, it would be a betrayal. Once Jey Uso becomes the World Heavyweight Champion, he will expect the support of the OTC and the OG Bloodline. The expectation is justified considering he had always extended his support when Roman Reigns was the champion. Instead of uplifting him, if Reigns challenges him for the title and expresses that only he can raise the value of the championship, it will again cause a rift between the faction members, and this time the damage will be permanent. Undoubtedly, the OTC has the power to push the value of any championship to its peak. However, to indicate that he is the only one who can do that could rub other top superstars the wrong way. Since the reintroduction of the World Heavyweight Championship, superstars such as Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, and currently Gunther have had the chance to hold it. The Visionary did an excellent job ensuring the championship became relevant during his run as champion. Roman Reigns' comment can be the final trigger to revive the rivalry between the former Shield members. Roman Reigns' comeback at SummerSlam 2020 marked the beginning of a new era. He became the Universal Champion at Payback 2020 and unified the Universal Championship and the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 38, becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. During his time as the undisputed WWE Champion, the OTC not only became the face of the company but also a leader of the locker room. However, with time, it seemed that he moved away from being one of the boys in the locker room to becoming someone more business-oriented, the face of the company, and more of an international superstar. Now, Roman Reigns has finally spoken about why he is no longer a part of the locker room. Prior to the Royal Rumble, the OG Bloodline leader had been a part of during the conversation that at some point, he had to pick between being a superstar or one of the boys in the locker room. He chose to be the former and left his locker room days behind. One of the most impactful moments of Royal Rumble 2025 was the ringside brawl between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. The Visionary curb stomped the OTC and assaulted the Second City Saint, leading to murmurs that the three could be battling each other soon. Jey Uso seems to be heading toward challenging Gunther for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 41, while John Cena could win and have a match against Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE title. Considering both championships are accounted for, it opens up Reigns, Punk, and Rollins for a match. WWE provided a glimpse of what it would be like to have the three superstars in the ring. It is possible the company will bank on the momentum and the fan reactions to book a triple threat match between the Visionary, the OTC, and the Second City Saint at WrestleMania 41. This year's Men's Royal Rumble match was an action-packed experience filled with great moments. One of the biggest shocks of the night was and Roman Reigns at the same time. Punk was eliminated by Logan Paul moments later. A furious Seth Rollins then started attacking both Punk and Roman at ringside. After getting eliminated, Rollins snapped at Roman and Punk. The Visionary stomped Roman Reigns brutally into the ground and later on the steel steps. Roman Reigns was later escorted out by Paul Heyman and on that he had been injured. Rollins appeared on and addressed everything that happened at the Royal Rumble. He also cleared the air about why he stomped the tribal chief. Fans were anticipating Reigns to be a part of the men's Elimination Chamber match, but no confirmation regarding his involvement has been made yet. It will be interesting to see where the Tribal Chief is headed on the road to WrestleMania. The Architect and Sami Zayn have been good friends for a long time. They both helped Cody Rhodes finish his story at WrestleMania 40 fighting Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. On this week's episode of Raw, Sami Zayn was supposed to face CM Punk in an Elimination Chamber qualification match. Seth came out before the match and hyped Sami up. While Seth was leaving, he crossed paths with CM Punk and both were about to brawl, but security kept them apart. Despite the motivation from the visionary, Sami came up short against Punk, who is now officially in the men's chamber match. Sami was later attacked by his former best friend, Kevin Owens, to close the show. Fans are anticipating a triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk following the events of the Royal Rumble. However, since Punk is in the and Roman is now injured, no predictions can be made regarding the future of these stars. Jey Uso has taken to social media to share an emotional post following his historic Royal Rumble victory. He is scheduled to be on WWE SmackDown tonight. Shocked the entire world last Saturday when he eliminated John Cena to win the 30-man Rumble match. He wasn't the favorite going into the bout, but it was a dream come true moment for him. Main event: Jey hasn't officially challenged anyone yet to a world title in the main event of WrestleMania 41. It could be Gunther or his former tag team partner Cody Rhodes. Jey Uso posted a short clip on Instagram of him spending time with his son. It also shows him and his son hugging after Uso won the 2025 Royal Rumble match. Main event: Jey comes from a rich family of wrestling. His brothers Jimmy and Solo Sikoa and other family members like Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns currently compete in WWE. Jey unsuccessfully challenged Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event. If he challenges the Ring General at WrestleMania 41, there's a chance he could be successful. However, it'll be more interesting if he chooses Cody Rhodes, especially after what both of them have been through together. Jey Uso appeared on Raw after the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. The OG Bloodline member has yet to choose his opponent for WrestleMania 41 but was confronted by Gunther. He will also appear on this week's WWE SmackDown for a face-to-face meeting with Cody Rhodes. The reigning undisputed WWE Champion was victorious over Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Ever since bursting onto the WWE landscape, Jacob Fatu has been a force to be reckoned with. The 32-year-old has been on a rampage on SmackDown lately, unleashing mayhem on the show every week. Fatu's carnage could be on full display tonight as he may launch a ferocious attack on former Universal Champion Braun Strowman. The old from the men's Royal Rumble match this past weekend, and therefore the Samoan werewolf could be seething for revenge. The two behemoths are expected to be involved in a massive brawl tonight on SmackDown, leaving trails of destruction in their wake. As a result, this could prompt Nick Aldis to take matters into his own hands. Unable to control the chaos, Aldis could make a huge street fight match official for next week between Jacob Fatu, and the possibility of it happening is quite good as the animosity between the two superstars has been simmering at a fever pitch. Street fight serves as a perfect stipulation to navigate the chaos that erupted on the blue brand. With no disqualification and no holds barred, both Fatu and Strowman could turn the entire arena into a battleground. A stipulation of this magnitude would allow the Samoan werewolf to unleash havoc on Strowman. Jacob Fatu could lay out a merciless attack on the former Universal Champion during the bout, injuring the latter and putting him on the shelf. Should Fatu slay the monster among men, it would establish him as an indestructible force in WWE. However, the above-mentioned scenario is currently speculation. Ever since Solo Sikoa walked away from his stablemates last month, Jacob Fatu has been holding down the fort. The Samoan werewolf has allegedly taken his master's position as he has been calling the shots lately. However, this may not sit well with Sikoa, and Fatu may face repercussions for his recent actions. After weeks of being away from WWE, the Street Champion could return on SmackDown this week. Upon his homecoming, he could question the Samoan werewolf for calling the shots and making decisions without his consent. Solo Sikoa could drop an emphatic statement reminding Jacob Fatu who the real leader is. However, this could backfire as the 32-year-old could deny following Sikoa's orders now that the latter is no longer the tribal chief. Moreover, the street champion does not have the revered Ula Fala either, making him powerless. Therefore, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga may decide to part ways with Solo Sikoa. This could give rise to an interesting chapter in the Bloodline saga. Is the Samoan werewolf planning to revolt against Sikoa, or will Fatu continue to pay allegiance to his master? Only time will tell. Roman Reigns ascended to new heights in WWE when he became the tribe. However, the big dog wasn't well received by the fans for a while, and Aiden English thinks another wrestler is in a similar phase heading into WrestleMania 41. Earlier this month, Charlotte Flair returned to WWE for the first time in over a year and made history. She became the first woman to win the gimmick match twice and is now set to compete at WrestleMania 41 for a title match of her choosing. However, the Queen didn't receive a warm welcome on WWE Raw. Speaking on the Matthew Rewolt, Aiden English stated that Charlotte Flair is in her Roman Reigns phase from 2015, where the fans are tired of seeing the Queen. But the management knows the talent she possesses and is constantly putting her in title matches. Meanwhile, it's highly unlikely that Charlotte Flair would compete at the event in Canada in any capacity, as she has her ticket punched for the Showcase of the Immortals in Vegas. Roman Reigns was taking part in the Royal Rumble, hoping to get a place at WrestleMania for the title match he wanted. However, that didn't end up happening and he was left injured. Reigns was looking good in the Royal Rumble and even made it to the last stars in the event along with CM Punk. He was brawling with Rollins along the ropes when Punk decided to take advantage and threw both stars out of the Rumble in one swift move. The star was left hurt, not by being thrown out, but by what followed immediately. Rollins hit him with 2 stomps on the back of his head on the outside, including one on the steel steps. This led to him leaving the arena while suffering and confused soon after. Since then, there has been no communication about him other than WWE announcing that he will be missing for the foreseeable future. Since the injury, the star has not been seen, and WWE revealed that was the case as well. Joe Tessitore announced that despite the best attempts of everyone to get in touch with Roman Reigns, they had not been successful and he was missing. As a result, there was no update as to Roman Reigns' injury status, but while he's gone, even Paul Heyman has not been able to say what's happening with him right now. WWE has shared unseen footage of Jey Uso acknowledging Roman Reigns during the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. Jey entered the match at number 10 and Reigns at number 16. Jey and Reigns reunited at the Bad Blood 2024 Premium Live event when the multi-time tag team champion helped his OG Bloodline stablemate during a tag team match. Jey and Reigns proceeded to team up with the rest of the OG Bloodline and CM Punk in the Men's War Games match at Survivor Series 2024. On Instagram, WWE shared the footage of Jey acknowledging Reigns mid-match as he entered alongside Paul Heyman. Though Jey was struggling to stand, he made sure to pay his respect to the OTC. Jey Uso won the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match and will headline WrestleMania 41. His brother and long-term tag team partner Jey Uso has also been focusing on his singles career on SmackDown. According to their father Rikishi, Jey should stick to competing as a singles wrestler. Speaking on the Off the Top podcast, Jey was in action against Drew McIntyre and LA Knight on this week's WWE SmackDown. Unfortunately for the OG Bloodline member, he failed to qualify for the Men's Elimination Chamber match as McIntyre emerged victorious. Solo Sikoa made a shocking return to SmackDown, attacking WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and leaving the fans stunned. Sikoa has set his sights on Rhodes again, but the chances of this turning into a WrestleMania feud are slim. The former NXT North American champion is also unlikely to head into the show of shows with the WWE Championship, which makes his path to Mania tricky and less predictable. On that note, let's look at 3 matches Solo Sikoa can have at. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso's path to WrestleMania is mostly set. Jey will challenge for the world title, while Reigns is rumored to face Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk in a triple threat match. Sami Zayn's feud with Kevin Owens may also culminate at Mania. Jey Uso's path remains uncertain. However, Reigns and Jey could pull double duty if WWE decides to run 2 feuds simultaneously. The Bloodline Civil War may be revisited briefly for a short Mania program. The OTC may have defeated Solo Sikoa on Raw's Netflix debut, but Sikoa may restart the war leading to a tag at the Show of Shows. The Usos and Roman Reigns could reunite to battle the New Bloodline in a multi-man showdown to settle the score. If Reigns is to pull double duty at WrestleMania, he could also have a rematch with his former protege Solo Sikoa. However, since the OTC has already defeated the Street Champion, Triple would have to add extra intrigue to get fans interested. The former NXT North American Champion. Mania match.